How will a student know that she is right person for marketing career?
Right, I have this question many times when someone comes and asks, am I good for marketing? A lot of people feel if they speak to people and if they are outgoing and they are good to hang around with, they are good at marketing. It's not. It's one of the biggest mistakes you can actually think of. Now, if you want to really figure out if you're really good at marketing or not, you need to basically get into case studies, understand what different brands are doing today. And if these different activities that these brands are doing today resonates within you, you try to understand and you get a hang of those. You read more on that, and that creates an interest within you, right? And then probably you follow these brands across their different marketing campaigns for probably 6 months or 1 year. You will start understanding if it is really of an interest. So you always understand when you're looking at a job, there are three important things. One, the kind of mastery of this particular job which is required. So you will be successful if you are actually mastering the work. So you need to be an expert in that. Now that's something which comes from interest first. Second, you need to have a purpose for this particular work. So if you have a purpose, you obviously will go and change the world. So what's your purpose in taking marketing as a career? I mean, what are you looking at? Are you, for example, are you trying to be a part of Apple's marketing team? Have some goal. There has to be some purpose for you to actually start pursuing these kind of careers. And the third thing is that there is something known as the autonomy that you give yourself to actually learn and develop yourself personally. Personal time for professional development. So that's the third thing which you need to give yourself at all times. Now, if you are someone who's interested in marketing, you will figure it out probably once you follow certain companies, follow their marketing professionals, speak to them, discuss in marketing forums across the internet. You start talking about these people, the interest comes in. So you know that there are certain things are there. Skill sets, for example, when we look at for a marketing person, obviously we look at someone who's very, very high on problem solving, because marketing, the core of marketing is problem solving. You need to understand what is the problem and you need to solve that. Second, you need to be very, very good on your written communication, verbal communication. Develop that, because that's something which obviously will help you throughout your life. You ought to be also be very much cognizant about things like behaviors, things like user anthropology, which is a very hot topic today. People are doing a lot of research on that. You need to also read a lot of content on marketing and start researching on that. So the thing is, there are skill sets plus interest, right? And both put together, if it really makes sense to you for marketing, and you feel that there is a way out and you want to go ahead and take up these challenges, the career is for you, right? Do not approach marketing thinking that it's just like designing ads or designing content or nothing. It's not that. It's so much beyond this, because you basically would transform markets of a lot of these companies where you work at. You would be responsible for engaging users. You'll be responsible for, as Seth Godin points out, for creating tribes. You'll be the person who will change how tribes behave for your particular brand. So it's very critical. You need to understand those things and then plan ahead and start basically preparing yourself for such a challenge.